up, Whatty Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Detective Conan chapter 988. And last chapter was the start of a new mystery, another murder mystery, where someone died from a fire. Was it malicious? Probably! Was it premeditated or just spur of the moment? Leaning towards spur of the moment more than actually might be both. We'll find out hopefully in this chapter of Detective Conan, and this chapter is called Violation. I'm thinking I'm gonna need an adult here. One eye is artificial, an uncanny resemblance to the boss's closest confidant. Oh my god, please say we get RUM here. Oh my god. I had one eye on the situation at hand, but we should call the police, if that's okay with you. Wakasaka Rumi Sensei. God, their name is just funny, Wakasaka. I just think it's hilarious. The confrontation has some inner meaning. Sensei? Wakasaka Sensei! Huh? What's wrong, Yoshida-san? The man with the scary face asked you something, Sensei. He said, can we call the police? The tent has been burnt down, and it's probably arson. Someone was burned alive. I think it is reasonable to call the police. Something is fishy here. So why are you asking me? Well, you shot quite an unnerving glare my way, so I figured you might not be okay with it. Something's fishy here. I'm used to people looking away on seeing a scary face. It's rare for someone to stare right back. Ah, I see. She can't see out of her right eye? Is Wakasaka RUM? Oh my god, if Wakasaka is RUM, that is going to be fucking crazy. Come to think of it, when she was introduced to us in class, when she became the homeroom assistant teacher, she hit her head hard on the teacher, she hit her head hard on the teacher's desk. Same with the basement door of the warehouse. She hit her head on that too. I had thought she was just pretending to be clumsy to throw us off track. But if her bumping her head was not on purpose, then oh my god, Wakasaka is RUM. Oh my god, she might be RUM. Sorry, Yuminaga. Oh my god, I love when Detective Conan does this. Like, oh my god, sometimes oh man. Especially with Bourbon. Bourbon was the one that threw me for a loop. I was so surprised, and I loved when the Kaido kid was disguised as Sherry. That was awesome. I was like, oh my god, Sherry's dead. No, it's the Kaido kid. And fucking Conan got the Kaido kid to disguise himself as Sherry. I thought that was great. Sorry, Yuminaga. I wasn't sure who to call. You or McGuire from the 1st Division. Right call, Superintendent. When it comes to fire, it's most definitely my division. And how is it? Looks like the source was one of the candles in the lanterns. All the other candles are scattered nearby and have melted and become sloppy. The candle fell and lit either the manga book or the clothes. It spread fast, and it looks like the victim who was sleeping on the chair in a sitting position was engulfed by the fire and burnt up. The victim also drank a lot of sake, it seems like. Well, no wonder he was flammable. The zipper on the tent's entrance looked like this. Looks like it was closed properly, and it's even got a lock on it. Wait, what? How can you not say that's foul play? Or something's fishy here. Doesn't look like foul play. Yeah, it was most probably an accident. Don't you think it's strange? I'm glad Conan... Why is Conan the only one that's picking this up? Look among the melted candles. There's a thin bamboo stick, right? Yeah, that's probably a skewer for the dango. A dango is a kind of dumpling, for those who don't know. Which the victim had as a side dish. Ah, so you happen to be here as well, Conan-kun. Whew, so you know him? Sleeping Kogoro's bag of wisdom. Yeah, his quick thinking has helped me out before. Besides, that's why I thought the superintendent was RUM. He might be another person for the Men in Black. Here come the Men in Black. Sorry, I couldn't resist. But I don't know. If you look closely at the candles which have melted and hardened, there is a candle with a hole on it. And on the front cover of the magazine, which is next to the laptop, there is a burn mark that looks like the letter V, right? Could it be that someone planned it then? This chapter of Detective Conan is brought to you by the letter V. I see. That means it's somebody who was that means it was somebody who was able to go near the victim's tent, which would be the three of you, yes? The first one who said her name was Furuko Midori-san, and then Ashizawa Sumito-san, and the last one was Dano Kananori-san, yes? Oh my, that was quite remarkable. You happened to be sleeping with your earplugs on, and yet you perfectly heard them introducing themselves in order. The truth is far trivial. As I dozed off, I saw you through the gap near the entrance to my tent. It seemed like you were having fun eating curry. Were you trying to spot someone in particular? Not at all. What reason would I possibly have to? I could bullshit. He was trying to spot you, Wakasaki, because he knows you're a fishy-ass bitch. Since my tent was next to the one that burnt down, I remember the faces and the order of the people who came this way. But I had earplugs on, so I don't know what they talked with the victim about. And after this, you just happened to go to sleep? My, it could almost be said that you were so caught up in trying to observe someone that you failed to notice the tent engulfed in hellfire next to you. Something I want to address real quick. In regards to Wanasaki, I think because usually you could tell if a person's blind based on the discoloration of the eye, and usually the eye like turns blue or something like that. I think if her eyes are naturally blue, then yeah, it'll be hard to tell if she's blind in the right eye or not. But if she has like colored contacts in, that would probably make a lot more sense. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on here. I nearly fell asleep because otherwise, you should be able to tell if she's blind and like completely blind in one eye. Like shit, I merely fell asleep by mistake. Besides, one tends to not associate dangerous things happening around an elementary school teacher. Do you know of me? Yes, I saw you on the news. She's a teacher? Yeah, the assistant homeroom teacher of our class. Well then, what do you say? Each of you tell me what you talked with the victim about. The one who first went to the tent was Furuko-san. Yes. When I went to Barakan, he was completely drunk, and when I tried to talk to him, he shouted, "Shut up, go away." I didn't get to have a decent conversation with him. Tell me, at that point of time, was the light in the tent still on? Yes, though it was still bright out. He said he'd read manga and then go to sleep, but inside his tent, we found a number of candles and matches. Weren't they a little, too many to be carrying around? Yeah, he was in charge of bringing the matches and candles today. So was he the one who bought all those manga volumes as well? No, those were mine. Ueshibaru-kun said he wanted to read while camping, but now this has happened. Now I wish that I drag him out of the tent and told him to stop reading manga and come eat curry with us. Well, we could have read manga while eating curry. That's not hard. When I went there, no matter how much I tried to talk to him, he wouldn't reply. At first, I thought he was ignoring me on purpose, and then Furuko-san said that he probably passed out drunk. He's out like a light when he's drunk, you see. Back in our training camp days, we'd even draw it on his face and he wouldn't stir. And the light in the tent? I don't think it was on then. Oh yeah, but as I was leaving, the lights came on all of a sudden, and he started to do squats. Squats? Yes, but he always does that before he goes to sleep. Yeah, we saw it too. He put his arms behind his head and did bends like this. Did knee bends like this. We saw a shadow. Whew. If that's true, then the victim must have been awake at that point. Yes, which would mean the last to visit the tent is the, oh, oi! I didn't set the tent on fire. I went to the tent to try and lure him with the smell of curry, and just like Ashizawa said, he didn't reply. Though I tried to talk to him, he ignored me and kept doing squats. At the time, I thought he was probably listening to music and could not hear me, but it's likely he didn't hear my voice and chose not to mind me, almost like he was saying, "Get out." Even his squats gradually got harsh. The squats gradually got harsh? Why did the victim choose not to eat curry with you and seclude himself in his tent? We had a small quarrel. A lot of stuff happened between us. I still think he's the one that did it. Hey, is it true that Dano-san is a former basketball ace? I still think Dano-san did it. Yes. He was especially good at dunking thanks to his height. So he was noticed by a lot of pro scouts. And then he was injured by Urishibara at training. If it were not for that damaged right eye, then he would probably be playing for a foreign club by now. Notice that, like, 3 of the adults have a damaged eye. I just find that really ironic that and I think they're all the right eye. Like, all 3 characters have a fucked up right eye. I just think that is weird as fuck. Well, it turns out, because of that injury from warming the bench, I went to being a starter and people began calling me the ace. And the manager for WAKASA began to spend more time with Dano, who'd quit being a player, and they started going out. Yes. Dano used to be surrounded by fangirls when he used to play. But when he became manager, they all disappeared. Inspector Yuminaga, you asked about the taping around the fingers of the victim's hands? One side of the tape was burnt to a crisp, but the other side survived thanks to the adherence, so we tried to peel it off. And looks like there are no setups in here. I see. Hey, let me see that for a sec. Unless I'm mistaken, this person was... So, kid, did you think of something again? Yes, but I guess I was wrong. Hey, you lot. Urashibara-san was... What the? They've completely lost interest in the case and are just messing around. And finished. Geez, what are you... Since they taught us how to do it, we made it out of acorns. A bouncing toy made of acorns. I see. It was this. So the criminal used this before our very eyes to start the fire. Conan has figured out the truth behind the arson case. Meanwhile, Wakasaka-sensei hides a knowing smile. Next issue, the resolution. I'm telling you, we're gonna. I hope we find something out about Wakasaka. If Wakasaka is RUM, I'm going to flip the fuck out, because I would have not seen that coming. Honestly, I would have not seen that coming. Let me know what you. I can't believe they did it with 3 acorns. But anyway, let me know what you thought of this little interrogation, this little investigation. And what you thought of this chapter. And if you think Wakasaka is RUM, let me know in the comment section. I'm curious. If Wakasaka is RUM, that's going to be fucking trippy as hell. Anyway, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to Struggle Apartment Studios, which is at DeathCon right now, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to the Nerdigans Inc. Patreon, PayPal, or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. All the links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter. Follow my Twitch account and friend me on Twitch channel and friend me on PlayStation Network. Everything's in that description box below. And until next time, my fellow Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!